What is going on YouTube? Jay here from MJ Tech. Today super excited about the Pixel 8 Pro and the Pixel Watch 2 LTE. The first thing is that they always like to include these little nice boxes for content creators. I was sponsored with this product. I did not purchase it, but Google does not pay for what I say. So anyways, the boxes are empty. That's because they, like I said, included this nice box in which I keep around for collection purposes. Now, something I was a little bit upset about, well, not upset, but I was just surprised about, is that they didn't include a case. So Google, if you're watching this next time, please help me out with a case. I got this non-sponsored case by Spigen, and I also got some screen protectors as well, because I plan to take this to Daytona, the Biketoberfest that they do in October, around October 19 all the way to the 22nd. I will be there, guys. That's in Florida. That's the biggest bike event in the world, and they do it 2 times in the year. They do one in March, which is Bike Week, and Biketoberfest, which is again from the 19th of October to the 22nd. That's going to be a 4-day weekend. So here we have the what they call the Bay Blue, and this device comes also in obsidian black, and you get also the porcelain color, which is a new color by Google, of course. And let's go ahead and peel this thing off. I've been holding my temptation for quite a while, and so this is not a true unboxing, but what the heck, we're going to just pretend that it is. And so basically what we get is a little booklet, and then we get here the USB-C to USB-C with a little adapter. Now this is the Pixel Watch 2, which again, it came already inside of this box, and it is beautiful. But we're gonna be leaving this for a separate video. And it comes just with the wire, the manuals, and that's pretty much it.
5 minutes later.
Getting a look here at the Pixel 8 Pro physically. Well, first of all, the Pixel 8 comes with a 6.2-inch display, but the 8 Pro has a 6.7-inch display, 120 Hz, and it is what Google calls the Super Extra display with a maximum brightness of 2400 nits. Now, keep in mind that this is the brightest display right now on any smartphone as of today. And the only other device that I know, which is not a smartphone, that is brighter than the Pixel 8 Pro, that will be the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which can go up to 3000 nits. That's absolutely insane. On the front here, we have a 10.5 megapixel ultra wide lens. And if we look here on the left side of the device, not only do we have the antennas, but we also have the SIM tray as well. In my case, I'll be using eSIM, which is supported here with the Google Pixel 8 Pro. We get the microphone, the USB-C, and one of the loudspeakers here towards the right. And on the right side of the frame, we get the power key with the volume rockers up and down. And on the top, we get the 5G antenna with the secondary microphone as well. Now here we have the visor design or style camera setup, in which on the far left, this is a 48 megapixel wide angle lens, and towards the center we have a 50 megapixel standard lens, and on the right we have a 48 megapixel telephoto 5 times optical zoom lens. And check this out, guys, now we have a thermometer right here. Now this as of right now, Google has tried to get the FDA approval to use this as an official thermometer, I assume. But as of right now, you can use it to, I don't know, check your kid's milk, to don't get it close to the stove because you might melt the device before you can get a result. But yes, we do have now a little thermometer here towards the bottom side along with the flash, and we can see, guys, the nice finish that we get here on the back side of the Google Pixel 8 Pro. This is amazing. This is like a matte finish, which is going to do a lot better with the fingerprints. Now the regular Pixel 8 comes in a glossy finish, and you also get some different color tones, but I am loving this bay blue. I also like the obsidian black. I've heard from several people out there on YouTube that it looks amazing as well, but I really like this color, guys. So here goes the first boot up for the first time Now this device, as I have been mentioning before, it does come feature packed. We get amazing camera software such as the updated Magic Eraser, we get audio eraser, face and blur, best take. Now remember that certain features are not going to be active if you're using the Pixel 8, so just keep that in mind, but I'll try to provide that information here as I go along with the setup of the Pixel 8 Pro. You guys can see that I try activating my eSIM using the prompts that were given to me here from the screen, and it says contact Verizon, and yes, I have to go through the inconvenience of contacting Verizon. I just decided to throw that out there. It seems like your next step here will be to set up the fingerprint, so let's go ahead and get started. So there we go, we just did the setup of the fingerprint. Although I have the camera in front of me, we will try here to do the face recognition. So let's click on start. And there we go, looks good. So I think that we are all set here with the face recognition. Now before, with the iPhone, the previous generation, which was the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the one I had, we needed the adapter, but I'm curious to see if now since we have USB-C on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, how easy will it be? And let's see what it says. So here it is, and there we go, guys. It seems like it is connecting, and as you can observe, devices are connected. And while all this is taking place, and I'm referring to the data transfer between the iPhone and the Pixel, well, let's go ahead and take this opportunity to quickly view this pigeon case. Again, this is not a sponsored item, but I will still include all of the links down below. Keep in mind that I also purchased some cheap screen protectors just so that at least I have something on there and it doesn't get scratched. As we know, these events, especially if you know exactly what I'm talking about, these events in Daytona, they can be quite rough, and I will for sure drop this phone several times. So this is the pigeon case, and I am not sure if it's going to be the most protective. I do know that it is quite thin, and it does allow for me to see that beautiful color since we have this transparent piece towards the back side.
Much later.
Because of time issues, I have decided to postpone the transfer between the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the Google Pixel 8 Pro. I'll just do things manually, and by the way, I do save my photos into Google Photos directly from the iPhone, so everything will be available here in terms of photos, and for the rest I can just download it manually. So anyways, these are some of the things that you should activate. I love the identify music around you, so every time music is playing, it'll automatically tell you what music it is, and I think that's a really cool feature, so I'll definitely have that one turned on. And of course, instant translations, I'll go ahead and activate this one as well. And for the most part, that's pretty much all I do here with Android in terms of activating those extra features. And there we go, we are all set to navigate the system. And check this out, guys, isn't this beautiful? Wow, it looks and feels very nice already, and we can tell that the display just looks phenomenal. Like I said, this is a 120 Hertz display with a peak brightness of 2400 nits, and this is where the magic really sits on, is going to be the camera, guys. And well, there's just so much to talk about in terms of the camera that I will not cover it here on this particular video, but just so that you can see here towards the bottom, we had things like portrait. Keep in mind that even after you shoot pictures, you can still get some of these features on the photos themselves. And also, if you guys have a lot of photos on, let's say, Google Photos as a backup, you can still edit most of them, and it takes really no time, guys. Very little skills. If the phone detects that you are already in low light, it'll automatically set itself for night sight. So it'll give you a little icon for you to enter night sight a lot quicker than having to navigate throughout the settings on here. Before we wrap up this video, I would like to just shoot a picture here of these two boxes and the USB cable, and I want to try out the editor, the Magic Eraser at least. So basically, when you go here into the photo, you go into edit towards the bottom left, and then you click here where it says tools, and now we go into Magic Eraser. So from here, I'm going to try to remove, let's say, this box, Let's click on it. There we go. Let's circle it. And let's see if it does it. And check that out, guys. Just like if it was magic, it did erase that box. Isn't that fantastic? Of course, you can always reverse the results. But let's try now here with the Pixel 8 Pro box. And boom. That's phenomenal, guys. And it's able to know what the background looks like. And it actually does a pretty decent job. So with this being said, guys, I think that now we have covered here the unboxing, the first impressions, and the quick setup here of the Pixel 8 Pro. Let me know what you guys think down below. Please subscribe, comment, and share. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. And I'll catch you guys on my next one.